Welcome to the Retirement Matters video blog. My name is Dave Grant. I am a certified financial planner and I am your host. I am the founder of Retirement Matters, which is a financial planning and investment management company in Barrington, Illinois. Today, we are going to be discussing the 5 key things that go in almost everyone's financial plan. So when you're putting together a financial plan, it's always tricky to understand, well, what things do you actually plan for? And these things can be different if you're in your 20s versus your 50s, but I deal with retirement issues, so I don't really work with people in their 20s. So we're going to focus on, well, what do people in their 40s and above plan for? And if they forget anything, what are the things I see? So the 5 key things that you should be planning for in your plan. Number 1, it's going to be retirement expenses. You know, that's everyone's main concern is how much am I going to live on in retirement? How much do I have to save? It's that big hairy question of, I don't ever want to run out of money. How much do I need? It's different for everyone. The only way to understand that question is to back into it. You have to understand, well, what kind of lifestyle do I want? What things do I want to plan for? And what do I want to do? So for some people that can be a budget of $5,000 a month. Others it can be 10 or 15. It really comes down to your lifestyle. And then once you've understood that, then you can back into how much you actually have to save in order to support that without running out of money. Now the second key thing to plan for, and this is something that people sometimes miss, is healthcare costs. Now if you're retiring before the age of 65, which is the age you're eligible for Medicare, you're going to be in this no man's land of, well, what do you do? Do you have retiree benefits from your work? Do you have a plan that's available on a group plan that you're in? Do you need to go to the healthcare marketplace? You have to make these decisions of, well, where am I going to get my healthcare and how much is it going to cost? Because depending on where you get it from can depend on how good it is and how much it costs. So you have to do that research ahead of time to make sure that it's factored into your budget. The third thing that you should be planning for are expenses for your children. Now, for most people, this is going to be college, but it can go on after that. You know, if you have girls, typically you're going to be paying for some part of their wedding should they choose to get married. And then depending on what part of the country they live in and the resources that you have, are you going to help them with housing, get set up there? Are you going to subsidize some of their lifestyle while they get set up in their career? All of those things you have to factor into, well, how are we planning for ourselves as well as our children? Something that I see regularly, and this is number 4, that's going to be a key thing in your financial plan, is are you responsible for financially caring for your parents? So there's a phenomenon that's been around that's called the sandwich generation, which is if you're a worker, you've got parents who are still alive, and you've got children, you may be responsible for caring for both ends of that sandwich, and you're stuck in the middle. So do your parents need help? How much help do they need? You should be having a conversation with your parents at this point to say, what financial situation are you in? Do you need my help at any point, whether it's caring for you or paying for a carer or paying for homes or what you might need? Because I need to factor that into my retirement plan. The 5th key thing to plan for in your financial plan, and this is after you've taken care of all of this, is legacy gifts. How do you want to benefit generations or organizations after you have passed away? And you can do this either through gifts, you can do it through life insurance, but how are you going to fund that? Who are you going to give to? And that's the nice part of planning. How are you going to benefit people? But you have to take care of everything else first before you can actually factor that in. You don't want to run out of money during your lifetime and then give a big gift at the end. That's not really how financial plans work. So my name's Dave Grant. You can find me at Retirement Matters, Illinois. If you need help putting a plan together like this is what I do. This is how I help people. It'll be an honor to help you too. Until next time, enjoy your day.